They're just sort of under-leveled right now.
Yeah,
but
they gotta catch no one.
No one. He doesn't have a mech either.
And there is just nothing VEGA Squadron can do about this kind of overwhelming force. Samus Slayer's going to try and respond. A 3-man hold from that Static Storm. Now the Fiend's grip onto Moon. Make sure he's got the vacuum right back into that Static Storm. OG, you're not escaping from this one. They're going to chase down Fly, glimpse back Miracle, and that's going to be 4. Was it worth it for the No One SF? I don't think so.
Am I allowed to get hyped for that mag vacuum wall? Time and time again.
Beautiful.
Oh my god. Just, I don't even know how they decided to take that fight without their 6K net worth hero, but then they've got their own, they've got the next 6K net worth hero that's going to come in for their own Roshan.
Moon's going to be in a perfect opportunity. He's going to have that smoke pop. Realizes, blinking. 3-man slithering crush. Now the ultimate on top for Miracle. A good zone up the back. The Static Storm, but the ultimate are coming out from no one. Can they actually fight this one? They get the control onto no one. He's still not burnt out just yet. But here comes Pasha Mishu coming in from the side. As no one dies, he might just be able to get the kill on Miracle. The Shallow Grave fades out. Solo now holding in Muno. No escape for him. As Pasha's going to make sure that this Slardar does go down. Slithering crush. Maybe not. Can he get ahead of the booth? He gets burned down from his mana. No Tail takes away that opportunity, and that's a wipe. It started out so good for OG, and it ended even better. As that initiation from Moon and the follow-up from the rest of OG ensures a wipe and a Roshan to their favor.
Even with that insane vacuum wall, you were just stuck in that area. You had no way to get out. That's a 5-man wipe in favor of OG. They're going to get the Aegis onto the Slardar.
Look how scared VEGA are. They just went in, started going for the stack a little bit.
You don't want to fight against this.
Now, OG is going to make their initiation onto Mag, but he does have a mech, as well as a potential surge. They actually throw the ultimate onto Pasha, going to try and burn through his mana quick enough to make sure there's no doppelganger, but between that and the SF ultimate, he will be able to get out. No Tail. Fiend's Grip stopped up, but they get the vacuum, bringing Crit as well as Moon back up on stop with a Static Storm over the top. Maybe they can actually win this fight. Pasha goes down to last right click of Crit, but he'll die in turn to VEGA Squadron as the rest OG start backing out. Hold up, it's now Solo battling out with Moon, and nice waking up with a melee creep. They're going to be able to chase down the Bane, make sure there's no escape from him, and keep their ancient stack intact.
At bottom, they're going to take this pretty quickly, but the Batrider...
Weaves laid out. Does no one want to stick around for that last hit? No, it's going to be denied away by the Batrider. Miracle. They're going to try and glimpse him back. Does he BKB? Yep. So BKB is now going to turn and fight. They've caught Solo. The ultimate's going to go out from no one, but they get another good vacuum Static Storm with the ultimate going out from the SF. That actually threatens 3 different heroes from OG to go back. They initiate with Moon Stun, trying to keep back the flood of VEGA Squadron as they swarm forward and now try and catch Miracle. Fly's obviously dead. He's going to be left back, but they get the glimpse back. Miracle's definitely going to be going down, and that is the treasured hero that VEGA Squadron really wanted to get here, and now they can actually go uphill against OG at 26.5 minutes in because they had such a successful fight on the OG side of things.
And with that BKB down, there was almost no way that OG could take that fight anymore. The rest of them were on the retreat the entire time. That vacuum wall combination immediately just set them on the back foot. Moon's going to miss on that stun, and he's even going to get diffuseled up. This should be a kill. They've got the glimpse, too.
Yeah, they still got a Moon, Force Staff. Oh, that last right click, but he does get a heal from Magic Wand, and he'll be okay. But it's the Tier 3 that is not okay. VEGA Squadron will take that one for free, and it looks like they'll get out as well. As OG don't have any power to stop the retreat.
Yeah, that top lane is starting to get pushed out a little bit.
It's up now. No one's going to be initiated on and pulled right up into the glyph. Look at Miracle. He's actually intercepting the rest of Mag as they're going to be able to catch both Mag and Samus Slayer. Take him out. Well, no one's stuck on the cliff. They'll go for the rest of VEGA Squadron. Solo, he's not getting away here. No one let loose the ultimate. The only thing he really can do while the Fiend's Grip is placed on Miracle, but he will be able to escape from that one. No one, he's still going to try and right-click down Moon, but there's nothing he can really do. The commitment here from Pasha, still not enough. OG playing so brilliantly around this cliff scenario. Pasha managed to doppelganger and TP away, but no one doesn't have the same kind of luck. He does not have a TP out of this scenario. Moon jumps in, pops him back down, and now they'll finally get the kill without losing anybody. A brilliant setup there from OG, all established by the original clip play by Crit.
Yeah, and despite VEGA being able to wipe them at that bottom fight, it just swings the other way as...
That'll be a significant upgrade with Miracle choosing to go for a lot of early stat items. Not going to pop the BKB here because he has the Aegis. Moon gets a decent initiation onto 2. The follow-up is now here from Kratos. He actually drags back no one, but he got off the BKB, so he'll still be able to fight and pops the ultimate and just explodes out as already no Tail's been taken out. They're going to continue a fight around 2 as Miracle pops from that Aegis, goes for the BKB, but he can't really find anybody to lock down. The rest of VEGA Squadron actually just kiting OG around and making sure that no one's going to be locked in.
So it would have been well worth it for them to do that. And just taking a look at buybacks, the only one of real note is the Slardar. And This is going to make OG really hesitant to fight around this area.
Yeah, this could be do or die, but they've already got the initiation onto no one without his BKB activated. They bring him a little bit low. They're trying to go for Pasha at the same time. He actually gets pushed away. He's very low. No one is dropping lower and lower, but they really need to take him out. But Miracle's being controlled by that feed script. Now he's trying to get away with the Shallow Grave. Looks like he might just be able to get out the illusions and the heal. He's good enough, but Moon is going to be taken out. No one just keeps on marching forward, even at below half HP. He just doesn't seem to care. Now the buyback from Moon. They desperately need to be able to catch somebody here. Moon's going to make the initiation. 3-man Slaughter Crush, but OG aren't there to be able to respond in time. They can't catch anybody further. Miracle just starts searching for it, but now VEGA Squadron, they're actually going to turn and find Miracle. They may be able to take him out. Shallow Grave keeps him alive. No one is going to be taken out soon. It looks like Miracle will barely survive, and Pasha, he's not getting out either as No Tail catches up to him. The axes aren't quite enough, but they've got the amplified damage. Slithering Crush removes the illusions. He's going to defuse
him too.
He's got to blink up in 5 more seconds. Can Pasha actually get out of here? They get a slight glimpse of vision. Pasha, doppelganger up in 1 more second.
He misses the stun too.
TP out. He's got the TP. He's going to be able to get away. Pasha escapes. VEGA Squadron barely keep their carry alive. I mean, sometimes it's just the flat cannon, like the incidental flat cannon shots that hit the real Phantom Lancer and the amplified damage that's on him that brings him low.
Yeah, they're going to force out the TPs. They're already in this area. They should have travels on everybody.
Tier 2 is going to die to creeps, but
there's no boost of travels on Gyrocopter.
They keep on going. Oh no! He TPs in, has to sell. The Tier 3 already down, they're going to catch. No one brings it back a long way. Snowtail's going to be able to intercept the rest of VEGA Squadron, slowing them up. No one's in the middle of nowhere, but he is going to be able to get out with his BKB. Now let's lose the ultimate, and No Tail's actually going to be going down. They still do not have their Gyrocopter. He's not making it back here. OG, they're just getting run over by VEGA Squadron. He had a TP. What happened? OG, they're losing so many. He's on the run, but it might just be too late. VEGA Squadron might just be able to get a full set of Mega Creeps before the Gyrocopter's here for the fight.
This could have just cost them their chance at the upper bracket as VEGA. They're just going to go hard.
They keep
got
on
5,800 gold on their carries.
Here comes the Gyrocopter. You better make a big initiation. He pops a BKB. Crit now comes forward, trying to distract the rest of VEGA Squadron, but they don't have any stuns. VEGA Squadron just dancing around. The flat cannon will be able to take out the 2 supports. Soul does go down, but now no, it's no one. And Pasha turning to fight up against Miracle. They will be able to take him out soon, but the Shallow Grave keeps him alive, and they still has the Aegis to be able to fight through. Pasha makes sure that he will lose that Aegis, but VEGA Squadron, they don't need to fight anymore. They won it big. They took the top laner ranks. They've already taken the bottom melee racks. They're in a great position. Just objectively, all they have to do is back out and wait for revives.
I mean, people are saying that he was glimpsed, but he had his BKB up.
Which is going to make Miracle. Oh no, Miracle, you're in no man's land. 5-second Fiend's Grip, holding him in for Pasha to just wail on Miracle until the cows come home. 90 seconds left on the clock for the Gyrocopter. He is definitely going to be forced to want Crit to initiate before the buyback is there from the Gyrocopter. Now they're going to make the initiation. BKB activated. Meanwhile, the sun comes out from Moon, stalling up the rest of VEGA Squadron. The glimpse goes down. No one's going to be going down. He's just controlled up enough. Now the backing back in, but VEGA Squadron, they've lost their SF. They don't want to be fighting this anymore. A very clean initiation, excusing the roar. That was bounced back from OG. That was a beautiful setup. They're going to start out with the push at bottom lane. Top lane will push by itself as well, so VEGA Squadron, they actually just want to go for the quick and easy range racks first, but Crit's actually going to make the initiation on a solo of all heroes. Moon tries to initiate on no one, but he gets on the BKB in time. Now to Lotus Orb will help protect him. It looks like Solo's still going to go down. Fiend's Grip only for a second as Moon's able to take him out. Now the ultimate gets laid down from
No one,
but No Tails, he's going to be taken out in silence to the Static Storm. Doesn't get anything
he
off
doesn't have
Moon.
buyback either.
He's desperate to try and get Sam of the Slayer, but he's just going to be kited around as he gets force-staffed one step ahead, and Slardar goes down and has no buyback. VEGA Squadron,
stuck.
They're going to be able to go in with still having Aegis, still having Cheese, a 5 versus 3. This is an impossible scenario for OG to defend.
They still have the glyph available. Miracle doing whatever he can, but he doesn't have buyback for
He's
another
got to take out this Aegis to start with. No one is going to be going down. While the melee racks is all that's left. Pasha's trying to take that one out, while Miracle is at the bottom lane. He's being held in by the kinetic field, starts backing himself back. Pasha making more commitment towards that melee racks, but it's a jump in from Miracle, trying to fight up against no one. He will be able to win the second fight, or maybe not. Satanic keeping no one alive, but no. He finally does go down. Shallow Grave gets laid out. Pasha's still not finished up this melee racks, but he is at pretty good HP. How can Miracle continue to fight this one? The melee racks is down out. It's going to be Mega Creeps. As OG, that's what they have to play against now.
Miracle, he still has a Satanic. This is one of the better heroes that you could ask for in a situation like this.
Yeah, he's just simply not tanky enough without something like an AC to sustain him. There's the Divine Rapier.
Yeah, he had to...
No question about it.
When you're in a position like this and you have buyback available, it won't mean anything. You just have to go all in at this point. Because if you lose the rapier, then who cares, right? You've already lost a slot. And he just goes down to a few right clicks.
Oh, crit. If he gets Pasha here, managed to get off the ultimate, he's going to bring it back to Moon, who goes for the stun, holding him in a little bit longer. No tail, get there in time for the ultimate. Yes, the flame break, bounce it back into the ultimate. They catch Pasha, but the rest of the team is already swarming into the top lane, threatening those tier 4s. They don't want to play it too aggressively, Go. They know they've lost Pasha and their disruptor. They can't afford to lose much more.
I think you can go for that, but I think he just clicked.
Wait, no, but if he pots BKB, Lotus Orb still bounces back to him, right? And it goes through BKB. Oh, Moon! He gets caught by the Fiend's Grip with all those melee creeps. He's just going to be taken out by the Bane solo, pretty much. But No Tail may still want to fight this one. They've got crit, they're going to TP in. They want to take this one out. They're going to go ahead and control up Solo as well as Mag. They've got the refresher. Control up no one as well. But Miracle, he's stuck in the tree. He's forced to him out. They finally get him in the fight, but perhaps it's too late. They've already lost all their control time. No one lets loose the ultimate. Miracle's taking out these heroes, but he's going to start being kited around. He needs some additional help, especially with Pasha coming back. The Glimpse back in the
static storm. He can't lose the
Divine. He can't afford to lose the Divine Rapier. They get the shot out, but it's still not enough. Miracle fighting for his life here in this tournament, but he can't do it. He goes down, loses the Divine Rapier. That was everything OG had. And now Vega Squadron on the victory march straight through middle lane will be your second team in the top bracket from this group.
And they call GG, no buyback. They even leave the Divine Rapier behind. They understand the position that they're in. Good game is called by OG, and what a surprise.
I mean, props to OG, just sticking it through to the very end with megas and everything, still going for that big play and trying to catch somebody via the Boots of Travel TB onto the Hawk, but it was a very, very long shot to be able to come back into that game, and Vega Squadron proved 2 times in a row to be the stronger team over OG.